Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Springfield High School and tonight's Central League High School football game between the visiting Fords of Haverford High School and your hometown Cougars of Springfield High School. My name is Don Cadge. I'll be bringing you play-by-play this evening. With me is color commentator Bill Adolph. Bill, we have a rare Saturday evening game here in Springfield. This should be a really, really good one.
I believe it will be a good one. There's no question about it. Both teams are high scoring. Springfield's averaging over 45 points a game, and Haverford is averaging over 34 points a game. So expect a lot of offense tonight.
Now we invite all of you at home to join us here in the press box to rise and honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Bill, while we have a few minutes before kickoff, let's talk about Haverford a little bit. Haverford has arguably the best tailback in Pennsylvania. His name is Liam Taylor. Number 23 for everybody. You're going to see him a lot tonight. Last year, listen to this, Liam Taylor ran for 3,006 yards and had 35 touchdowns on 417 carries. That is an incredible average of 232 yards per game, and he became the first player in the history of Delaware County to ever exceed 3,000 yards in one season. Now, this year, 3 of the 5 linemen from last year graduated from Haverford. And as the game goes on, we're going to talk a little bit more about Haverford's interesting season. Let's just say that Liam has been contained by one team and almost really stopped by another. It's a really fascinating story, but we're getting ready for the kickoff. The Cougars will be kicking off to the Fords. Deep for Haverford. To receive the kick is number 4. That's Peter Menares. Good coverage by the Springfield kickoff team. Ball carrier gets it up across the 25-yard line to about the 29-yard line, where the Fords will put it in play. First down, 10 yards to go for Haverford.
Nice tackle there by the Cougars, number 11, Jaden Stewart. Very good, very good.
One last thing about Liam Taylor is he's the second leading running back in Delaware County history. The only player who has more yards in his career is the unbelievable player from Cardinal O'Hara, Kevin Jones, between 1997 and 2000. First play for the Fords. Carry over the right side, over the 30, give him a short gain.
Kevin Jones was a great running back, ended up in the NFL.
Did he go to Penn State?
No, he did not.
Did he go to Virginia Tech? Is that right?
He played down south, yeah.
Okay. Yes. So it's a gain of 3 on first down. 2nd and 7 for the Fords. That was Taylor over the left side, crosses the 25, gets it up close to the 27-yard line. Kevin Jones in his career had 5,790 yards. Before this game, Taylor now has 4,916. So it's going to be close to see if Liam Taylor can get the all-time rushing record in the history of Delaware County. It's 3rd and 2 for the Fords. Handoff, right side. Ball carrier gets it up over the 40.
That's Taylor. He's a bull.
He is a bull.
He likes to run north and south.
In the Strathaven game back on September 19th that Haverford won 10-6, the Fords threw one forward pass.
It doesn't help Springfield tonight. Unfortunately, our middle linebacker, Evans Hersick, is out with an injury.
So the Fords have it at their own 42. It's 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. Nothing there that time. Second effort gets him a yard or two. Give him a gain of 1. It's 2nd and 9 for Haverford. The Fords quarterback is number 3, Adam Kilpatrick. He has the team over center. Pitch around the right side. It's going to Peter Maneras. He's a senior at Haverford High School. He carries the ball across midfield up near the first down marker. They're going to mark it a little bit short. So it'll be 3rd and 1 for Haverford.
I'm sure Coach Britton has the defense keying on Taylor, and when you run those counters, the other running back's going to see some yardage.
So it's 3rd and 1, Bill. You think Taylor might get this one?
I think so.
Quarterback sneak, we were wrong.
We were both wrong.
They pushed it right up the middle of the field for a couple. It's enough for the first down. Adam Kilpatrick, the quarterback, carrying. So far, every play has been a rushing play. The ball is down to the Springfield 46-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go for the Fords.
Haverford has a big front offensive line as well. They look a lot bigger than our D line.
Kilpatrick over center. Man in motion. Handoff. Taylor has had an opening. That was a good tackle by Tanner Cole.
Yeah.
I think Liam Taylor could see the end zone on that play, Bill, and all of a sudden Cole reached up, tripped him up after a gain of 5. That one had the potential to go to the house.
Without question.
A gain of 5. It's 2nd and 5. Trouble now for Springfield's defense is Cougars are now in a situation where Haverford's in 4-down territory. It's tough enough to stop this team on 3 running plays, let alone 4. Kilpatrick over center one more time. Quarterback draw over the right side. Tackle by Springfield. That time was Tommy Griffin. Tommy's a sophomore at Springfield High School. Gain of 4 for the quarterback. It's 3rd and 1 for the Fords. The red and gold are on the move, Bill. They have a nice drive going here.
Yes, they are. It's a tight offense.
Kilpatrick. Hands off. Not much there. I'm not sure he got to the first down marker.
I don't believe they did.
Good pursuit by the Cougar defense. It looked like Zion Colbreth was in on that tackle. It's short. It'll be 4th and a yard. Think they'll run the sneak again, Bill, or do you see him handing off here?
Either way, let's see where they line up Taylor. We got Taylor at tailback.
Taylor's right behind Kilpatrick. There goes the sneak again, and he got it. Gets it down over the 35. Haverford's chewing up a lot of clock. They've already taken 4.5 minutes off the clock here in the first quarter, and they're still 35 yards away from pay dirt. But like they say in the Central League, you got to be able to run the ball. And that's one thing Haverford can certainly do. Man in motion. He stops. The quarterback calls a timeout.
No timeout.
He's looking for the signal. Interesting. Handoff. Taylor over the left side. Good job by Springfield.
There was a nice tackle there.
Looked like Tanner Cole and TJ Valetti were in on that play for Springfield. Give him a gain of 3.
Nice tackle.
2nd and 7 for the Fords. Pitch out over the right side to Peter Maneris. He's been a nice change of pace back on this drive so far. They've used him on sweeps, gotten some good yardage. But that time he only got about 2. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Haverford.
Nice play there by Luke Valerio.
This might be Springfield's best chance to stop the Fords on this opening drive. Let's see if Springfield's defense can tighten here. Handoff, Taylor gets a few. It's going to be 4th and a couple. Give him maybe 2 yards. It's 4th and 3, Bill. This should be an interesting play call.
The D-line better make sure they don't go off sides here. They might try to draw them off.
Man in motion. Pitch. Taylor, he gets it. Gets it down over the 25-yard line. He broke the first tackle. The first Springfield defender had him, but he broke the tackle. He dove over the 25. It was very close.
Very close.
But it's enough for the first down. There's that 4-down territory thing we talked about.
Yeah. That was very close.
Now, Springfield's defense is playing very well. They just can't seem to quite stop the 3 yards in a cloud of dust so far. We're down to just 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Cougars have not touched the football yet. Back to pass. Out into the flat. Complete to Bobby Manier. Bobby's a senior at Haverford High School. He's also their kicker as well as their leading wide receiver.
It was one of the first times that they split their wide receiver outside there, put him on a 1-on-1 position with our safety, and our safety was about 10 yards deep.
So a solid gain of 9 on first down takes the ball down to the Cougars' 16-yard line, where it's 2nd down, 1 yard to go for the Fords. Handoff, Taylor up the middle. Student body up the middle. Scrum out there, Bill. This is Smash Mouth Central League football right now. It's enough for the first down inside the 15. They'll mark it down at the 12, where it's first down, 10 yards to go for Haverford.
Their center, Hammett Gillespie, is 6'1", 245 pounds.
Adam Kilpatrick over center. Man in motion. Pitch around the right side. Taylor cuts inside the 10-yard line. Gets it down to about the 7. Give him a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down, 6 yards to go for the Fords.
Cougars just brought in number 74, Dominic Stewart. Get their D-line a little bigger.
Hand off to Taylor over the right side. And into the end zone for the touchdown. So with 2 minutes, 59 seconds remaining in the first quarter, an incredibly efficient drive by the Haverford Fords results in 6 points with the point after touchdown to be attempted.
Well, there was no surprises in that offense. Good running offense, big line, good running backs.
The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 2:59 to go in the first quarter, Springfield will get the ball for the first time, with Haverford taking the early 7-0 lead. Well, that's what we anticipated, Bill. This is going to be a challenge for the blue and gold tonight.
Well, no question about it. Haverford is overall record right now is 5-1. The only team to beat them was Pencrest, who the Cougars also who were able to beat Pencrest.
Yeah, in that game, Taylor did have 133 yards on 27 carries. He had the 2 touchdowns for Haverford. But the key to that game, to your point, is Pencrest came up with enough points. They contained Taylor. You know, he's a guy last year, he averaged 232 yards a game. They contained him, as it were, to only 133, and then Pencrest's offense was just enough to win that game 20-13. So we'll see if Springfield's offense can move the ball just as efficiently. And then it basically comes down to, okay, who can stop who the most? I mean, this is going to be a quick game if that first drive is any indication. It was a 9-minute drive. Haverford also has a very, very fine kicking game.
Yes.
Their kicker is senior number 14, Bobby Manier, is a very strong leg. And we noticed that in a couple of games we watched over the live stream during the season. So Haverford's a team to be reckoned with. Preseason, a lot of the pundits said that Haverford was the team to beat in the Central League this year. And I think after Pencrest upset them, that point of view kind of calmed down, but there's absolutely no reason for it to calm down. They're one heck of a good team.
Yeah, they got the size, they got the speed.
So John Hopkins has the Cougars at the line for the first time. Back to pass. Pass out in the flat is complete.
Nice play there.
That was Mike
Start
Neville.
The game off.
Good step, throw, and run from Hopkins to Neville.
No huddle offense here.
That's enough for the first down up to the Springfield 33-yard line. Back to pass again. This time they're going deep. Neville has him beat. The pass was just a little bit overthrown. That was only a yard overthrown. That was an out and go up, right, Bill?
Yeah, that was a stop and go, as they used to call it. And I like the call, you know, because I'm sure Haverford's in a run defense, and that looked like a good play.
One thing about Springfield, they can throw the ball on you, they can run the ball on you. They have a lot of counter plays, a lot of speed out there. So Luke Valerio's back in the tailback position. Looks like TJ Valetti in the up back. Hopkins over center. Valerio to the right side. Plenty of room over there. Luke to the 35, across the 40. Gets to the corner, 45. Crosses midfield. Great run by Luke Valerio. And the Cougars are on the move now.
Yes, they are. The Cougars' speed. The Cougars have the speed. Haverford has the size, but the Cougars have the speed.
And the ball's down to the Haverford 48-yard line, where it's first down, 10 yards to go for Springfield. This time Valerio's in the slot. Single running back Valerio, he has it over the right side. Barrels his way across the 45, down close to the 44, maybe the 43. They mark it at the 44, gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Cougars.
High formation.
Cole in motion, have a flag on the play. It's going to be a motion call probably on Springfield.
Yeah.
With 2 guys in motion that time? I didn't see it.
It looked that way.
So pushing back 5. It'll now be 2nd and 11 for Springfield. That's the first penalty of tonight's game. Counter. Cole. Linebacker stayed home. Held Tanner Cole to a gain of only about 3. Good job by the Haverford defense to shut off that lane. It'll be 3rd down, 8 yards to go for the Cougars. Down to 49 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Hopkins back to pass, rolls right. Out route.
Nice play, nice rollout.
Right at the marker. There's a flag thrown.
On the play. Could be a late hit.
That was Mike Neville with the catch. Enough for the first down, I believe. But the flag might push him down another 15, Bill. Let's see. Face mask, maybe? Seemed like an okay hit. Referees are talking about it. Haverford's looking kind of guilty. They're moving down the field. Dead ball, personal foul, Haverford. No indication of a face mask, but that's going to be a big mark off of 15 and get the Cougars pretty close to the red zone.
I think they had already made the first down with that beautiful pass.
Ball's placed down at the Haverford 23-yard line, where it's first down, 10 yards to go for Springfield.
I know the Haverford coaches are not happy with that call.
Hopkins over center. Cole around the left side looking for the corner. Cuts in. Where's that, Valerio?
I think that's Cole. Yep.
That was Tanner Cole coming around.
Tanner Cole.
Gets it inside the 20. Solid game for Tanner. They're going to mark it down at the 18, so give them a gain of 5. Springfield's now in 4-down territory.
Without question.
So what's good for the Fords is good for the Cougars, right, Bill?
No question about it.
That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter of play, the score, the visiting Fords of Haverford High School 7 and your hometown Cougars of Springfield nothing. Well, there's not much to say about that quarter other than Haverford had a possession. They rolled down the field and scored. Springfield is still on its first possession. It's kind of what happens when you run the ball 95% of the time, right, Bill?
No question about it. The Cougars did make some nice passing plays to get a couple 15-yard gains.
The first two were passing plays. You're right.
Yeah, but the Cougar speed is really the difference. If they can get that opening and Haverford's linebackers and D-backs are going to have a hard time catching Tanner Cole and Luke Valerio.
So for one of the few times, Bill, since it's Saturday evening, we can now say we have some final scores from the Central League. This is all games from last night. Pretty much everything went pretty much according to form. Garnet Valley beat Radnor 49-14. Ridley shut out Harriton 52-0. Strathaven shut out Conestoga 35-0. Pencrest defeated Upper Darby 34-7, and Marple defeated Lower Merion 42-7. And at some point when we have a break in the action, as the season has gone on, there's become a clear divide in the Central League. We'll talk about that a little bit later on.
Without question.
Now, as play resumes, Springfield has the ball at the Haverford 18-yard line. Second down, 5 yards to go for the Cougars. Valerio in the tailback position. TJ Valetti in front of him. There goes Valerio over the left side.
Nice run.
Cuts inside the 15, gets down close or past the first down marker. It is enough for the first down.
First down.
Now, 1st and 10 for Springfield at the Haverford 13-yard line. We're just a minute or so into the second quarter. Hopkins over center. Have a whistle, stoppage of play. Illegal procedure called on the blue and gold.
That's the second time tonight. They sent a man in motion. I think one of the linemen are also moving.
So that makes it a little tougher for Springfield. It's now 1st and 15. Cole, left side, great blocking out there, down the left side and into the end zone for the touchdown. Goes Tanner Cole on an 18-yard slant. Tremendous play. That's been Springfield's bread and butter this year, and it works again, Bill. Great job.
Yeah, it's a nice counter play. It's a fake to Valerio, and Tanner Cole comes around, lined up in the slot, and it's a beautiful play.
So Zarel Suarez, number 97, is back. Going to try to attempt this extra point. Springfield's had some challenges this year. Suarez looked good a couple weeks ago when he did this. Let's see what happens on this play. Ryan Powers is the holder. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 11 minutes, 4 seconds to go off the foot of soccer player Zarel Suarez, the Cougars have tied up the Fords 7-7. I'd say this is a pretty even game so far, Mr. Adolph. What do you think?
Well, no question about it. Actually, the Cougars went, I think, 80 yards, and Haverford went about 60 yards. But Cougars got down there a little faster than Haverford did. So it's going to be that type of game.
So, regarding the Central League we just mentioned, listen to these statistics. The top 6 teams in the Central League in league play so far are 28-5, and the bottom 6 are 6-29. Overall, the top 6 are 33-7, and the bottom 6 are 9-33. So, and what's interesting is the top 6 are a blend of small schools and big schools. It's not all the big schools. So very interesting. Early in the year, it looked like we had quite a bit of parity in the league. We do for the top 6. So it's going to be a very competitive finish with Springfield, Ridley, Strathaven, Haverford, Garnet Valley, all up with chances to claim at least a piece of, if not the entire Central League Championship this year. It's going to be a very, very exciting final 4 weeks.
And based upon what you just said, Don, I think starting tonight, our schedule is much tougher in the second half as compared to the first half. You got Garnet Valley, so forth and so on. You got a lot of tough teams coming up.
No doubt. So,
Strathaven.
The Fords get the ball up to their own 28-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go for Haverford. Handoff. Not much there at all. That's a big stop for the Cougars because this is probably only 3-down territory. When they're on their own side of the 50-yard line, this is the best opportunity to stop this offense.
Yeah. Quick dive play.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 for the Fords.
They don't give that running back much running room before he hits the line of scrimmage, that's for sure. He's only 3 yards behind the quarterback. Another dive play.
Not much there again. That was also Liam Taylor. That's a dive that he managed to get almost 5 yards out of. He can just move the pile. So it's 3rd and 4 for Haverford.
No huddle offense for Haverford now.
Kilpatrick brings his team up over center. The ball's at the 34-yard line. They need the 38. Handoff. Good job by the right side of the offensive line for Haverford. They get 5 yards on 3rd and 4.
Yes.
This has been their MO in this game so far, Bill. It takes them 3 or 4 plays, but they just grind out moving the chains.
They do. They do.
Nothing flashy, no big plays, just grind. And at some point, the Cougars defense is going to have to try to find a way to force a punt here and there. So it's 1st and 10 for Haverford at their own 39-yard line. Pitch left. Plenty of room down the left-hand side. Mike Neville makes the tackle. That was Nils McCallion, a senior, number 7. Little change of pace there. There was no grind there. As soon as I said there was no big play, they get a big play. I got to be quiet, Bill.
Yeah, that was a nice fake to Taylor. Another pitch around the end.
That play carries the ball down to the Springfield 42, where it's 1st and 10 for Haverford. McAllister, handoff, Taylor, up the middle, crosses the 40 to the 39. They're going to mark it back at the 40, it looks like. Give him a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 for the Forbes. Over centers McAllister. Handoff. There goes Taylor. Liam Taylor is going to take it to the house. On any given play, that's what he can do. That young man is one heck of a football player. 40-yard touchdown run by Liam Taylor. Just like that, it's 13-7 Haverford.
Well, that obviously the 2 middle linebackers by the Cougars thought the ball was going to go to the man in motion, and that did not happen.
So Haverford's
quick dive play to Liam Taylor.
Haverford's place-kicking team is on the field. The snap, the hold, the kick. Almost blocked. Barely got that up, but it was good. Bobby Minier, the kicker, knocked it through the uprights. And with 8 minutes, 9 seconds to go here in the first half, Haverford retakes the lead at 14-7. Well, Bill, 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, we haven't seen a punt yet, Don.
Haven't even come close.
No. That was a nice play call. You know, they called a counter on the previous play and spread the Cougars out a little bit, and then they gave the ball to Liam Taylor right up the middle, and there was nobody there.
Yeah, once he got through the initial line in that initial hole, you're right, there was nobody there.
There was nobody there. And he's not
quick.
only
He's quick.
He's got some good speed. He's a 200-pound running back, and you got to place somebody on him on every play.
So Bobby Minier tees up the ball at his own 14-yard line. Deep for Springfield. On the near side, Luke Valerio. On the far side, Tanner Cole. Oh, correction, on the near side, that is Tommy Morgan. Springfield receiver up the field he goes. Breaks into the clear. Great return.
Real nice return. Springfield Cougars in very good field position to start the series.
As Mike Neville looks like with the ball. Great play by Mike.
Very nice. Very nice play.
Almost broke free for the touchdown, but he got it up to his own 40, where Springfield will put the ball in play. First down, 10 yards to go for the Cougars. We knew this would be an entertaining football game, Bill, and it has not let us down so far.
Well, you got one of the 2 better teams in Delaware County playing each other.
Pitch left to Luke Valerio. Good blocking by the left side of the offensive line. Big guys out there are Dom Stewart, Zion Colbreth, center Jackson DeConte, knocking people over, helping their running back get 4 yards up to the 44. And the right sides look just as good so far tonight with Alex McGinnis and Mike Franks out there blocking. 2nd and 6 for Springfield. TJ Valetti in front of Valerio. Handoff to Luke. Wide open left side. Luke barrels over midfield inside the 45 down to the Haverford 43-yard line, where it's first down, 10 yards to go for Springfield.
Nice inside counter there, Don.
Luke was running hard on that play.
Oh, yeah.
There was no denying him.
Yep.
It's at the 42-yard line for the blue and gold. We have plenty of time left to go here in the half. Still 7 minutes. Springfield's offense looks crisp. so far in the game. Cole in motion. Back to pass goes Hopkins. Long pass down the field. Ball was underthrown and intercepted by Peter Maneras. John didn't have his legs under him on that throw. The Cougar was open. He just couldn't plant and get any arm behind that pass.
He was rolling out to his right. It's a great play call. But unfortunately, the ball was underthrown and intercepted.
So there's the first turnover of the game. Turnovers are obviously big in tight games like this. So the advantage right now goes to the Fords. They have the ball at the Springfield 18-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go for Haverford. Handoff up the middle. That was Liam Taylor, the Bull Ox. Got 9 yards on that carry. He is one good running back.
I haven't mentioned this yet, Don, but, Liam's grandfather used to coach the Springfield Cougars.
Rick Taylor, yep. Rick was there when I was in high school, yep. Handoff, enough for the first down. Yeah, Rick was the head coach in the famous 1989 game down in Ridley when it was about 8 degrees outside in late November, and the Cougars rolled 40-13. Decades of being defeated by Ridley came to an end that night, and Springfield went crazy. Saxer Avenue was one party all night long.
I certainly remember it.
That was the year Springfield had Chucky Robinson as the tailback. I think Coach Taylor threw 2 passes that night.
Yeah, Chucky was a great running back. Ended up at Northwestern. Ran into Chucky's mother not too long ago.
So it looks like they're going to have a measurement here. So maybe I spoke too soon about getting the first down. We'll see. Ball's just over the 28-yard line. They pull the chain. And it's enough for the first down. As this game goes on, Bill, one thing you have to give Haverford credit for is with all these running plays, so far anyway, nobody's jumped, nobody's been off sides, been no fumbles. They've played a very, very clean offensive game so far. They're like a well-oiled machine out there so far, which is impressive, especially at the high school level.
Well, their offense isn't very complex. It's here we come, try to stop us.
Kilpatrick over center. He has the ball, goes over the right side, crosses the 30. Gets it up to about the 31. Big gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Fords. We're approaching the 5-minute mark remaining here in the first half. Man in motion. Handoff, there goes Taylor. Up the middle, breaks over the right side. Gets it up close to the 40-yard line where, once again, it's enough for the first down.
He's a bull. The offensive line gives him a little opening, and he takes off.
This game's only about a half an hour old, and we're already down to 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half. Kilpatrick over center. Up the middle.
Nice play there by the Cougars defense.
Not much there. Liam Taylor has his helmet knocked off. Have a timeout on the field. I think there's a rule in PIAA. The player has to come off the field. So Liam Taylor comes off the field. Let's see if he has to take a play off. I'm not sure whether that's true. I think he does have to take a play off.
Yes, he does, Don.
I wonder if this is the first play he has not been on the field for this season, Bill. It's 2nd and 9 for Haverford at the Ford 40. Kilpatrick over center, man in motion, pitch right, almost dropped it. Now he reverses himself. Great open
tackle.
Field tackle by Luke Valerio.
Great tackle.
Knocked Peter Menares down as he was reversing his field. That's a big loss. It'll be a loss of about 7, making it 3rd and 15 for Haverford. Well, here's the opportunity, Bill. Let's see if Haverford unleashes a forward pass here. Taylor back in the game. Back to pass, rolling right. Kilpatrick looking for the corner, stops and goes down. So Haverford's going to be forced to punt. We're just inside 3 minutes to go. Both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining.
So knock on wood, the interception did not hurt us, except it stopped our offense. But Haverford did not take the ball down the field.
So place kicker Bobby Manier is also the punter. Now there's a timeout being called by Springfield. So Manier's going to have to punt. You know, it's interesting, Bill, during Springfield's season so far, great season, 6-0. We talked about the kicking game, and so far tonight it's been 50-50. Both teams have done well, but field position really matters.
Yes, it does.
This young man back in punt formation, Bobby Manier, let's see how he is as a punter. We know he can kick long field goals. Not sure about his punting ability, but this would be a situation where a short punt would obviously benefit the Cougars to try to get this game tied before halftime. A long punt deep inside Springfield territory, and we have a whole different situation. So these special teams plays matter in games like this.
I do like, you know, our Cougars that are back for the punt. They do catch the ball, and they do have some speed.
Valerio and Neville back. Neville calls for the fair catch at the 35-yard line or so, where it'll be first down, 10 yards to go for Springfield. Now 65 yards to go, 2 minutes, 38 seconds, and 2 timeouts for the Cougars.
Yeah.
Let's see what the blue and gold do with this opportunity.
I think they're going to go back to the basics, because their running backs, if they get an opening, they can take it all the way, Don.
Let's see if Springfield runs a no huddle here as well to get as many plays off as possible.
I'm sure they will.
Over center, John Hopkins. Handoff over the left side. Great run, almost to the first down marker. That's 9 yards for Valerio.
I did not like that place. I thought he got another half a yard.
It'll be 2nd and 1 for Springfield. We'll watch the clock for you. It's moving. We're at 2:14. By PIAA rule, the clock stops with the first down and starts up once the ball is replaced. 2nd and 1. Pitch. Valerio, left side. Cuts to the outside. Gets up near midfield. Crosses midfield. Timeout. He must have gone out of bounds, so that'll save a time. Maybe that's a timeout for the first down. Let's see if they start the play clock back up here. Can't tell from here if he ended up going out of bounds or not. The ball's right on midfield. The clock is not moving, so he must have been taken out of bounds over there.
That's good.
Cougars still have 2 timeouts, half the field to go. Almost 2 minutes left. Hopkins over center, surveys the field. Handoff, Valerio right side this time. Comes Luke to the right, cuts inside, 35, breaks a tackle inside the 30, down close to the 25. Luke Valerio's running like a madman out there,
Beautiful
Bill.
run. Beautiful run.
He looks tremendous.
Beautiful run. And it was nice blocking by the tight end and the tackle there.
Luke came up a little gimpy on that play. Let's hope he's okay.
I see that.
Ball's at the Haverford 26-yard line. It'll be first down, 10 yards to go for the Cougars. Valerio is going to split left on this play. Single tailback, T.J. Valetti. Handoff, Valetti over the right side. Goes inside the 20.
Good run.
Into the red zone, down near the 17.
Cougars are moving the ball, Don.
Timeout, Springfield with 1:21 remaining before halftime. You're right, this is an excellent drive. Started at the Springfield 35.
Yes.
They've already moved the ball 48 yards down to the 17. We still have plenty of time left to go here in the first half. So, good job by Springfield.
No question about it.
Cougars meeting on the far side, trying to figure out how to get the ball into the end zone for the second time tonight.
Well, I think they have an idea. Run the football.
So our remaining games, next Friday night, the Cougars go out to Lancaster Pike to play Radnor. That's October the 10th. After that, on the 17th, Springfield has another road game at Garnet Valley. And then the regular season ends with what should be a barn burner here at Springfield High School when the Cougars play the Panthers of Strathaven High School. The Battle of the Cats as the final game of the regular season. That should be a Jim Dandy game, Bill.
Yes, I agree.
And the playoffs, by the way, first round of the playoffs will begin on October 31st. Friday night, October 31st. So mark your calendars. Cougars will probably have a home game, at least one, if not more. Back in play, there goes Valerio over the left side. Breaks into the clear, gets it inside the 10.
First down.
I think he almost took that to the house.
Yes.
Was tripped up at the very end. The clock is moving. 1:12 to go. Lots of time for the Cougars. Give them a gain of 8. It'll be second down. That's going to be a first down.
Yep.
You're right. It was a second or a first down play there, second down play there. So this is first down for the Cougars at the 9, first and goal. There goes Cole around the left side. Good pursuit by Haverford. Nice play made out there by Joe McGinley and Adam Kilpatrick of the Fords.
Another timeout by the Cougars.
That'll be the final timeout for Springfield, I believe. Although they're still showing that is the final timeout. So we have 43 seconds to go. It's second down, goal to go at the 7. So as a practical matter, Springfield can get 3 plays in if they need to.
Yes.
That's probably what they're talking about. If they don't get a touchdown on this play and the clock keeps running, they'll probably call 2 plays in the huddle.
Yes. Or they can throw the ball on the ground, to stop the clock for the last play.
I wonder if tight end Shane Kilroy might be a consideration here.
Well, that would certainly surprise Haverford.
To your point, obviously the strength of the Cougars this year is running the ball, so we'll see what the play call is. It's second and goal at the 7. Springfield out of timeouts, 43 seconds remaining in the half. Valetti, the up back, Valerio, the tailback. Oh, wide open. John Hopkins heading to the corner, and he scores for the touchdown. A naked bootleg by quarterback John Hopkins. We had to wait for a minute. There was a very late call, but it is a touchdown. So with 39 seconds to go, that score draws Springfield to within 1 point at 14-13 with the ever-entertaining extra point to be attempted, Bill. Here we go.
Good play call.
Suarez out of the hold of Ryan Powers. Centered by Jackson DeConte. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. So with 39 seconds to go, that missed extra point helps Haverford retain the lead at 14-13.
That's a shame. After a beautiful drive, to miss an extra point. But he's been injured. Hopefully he'll get that act together.
That ball hooked left at the final second. Looked like a pretty good kick off the foot, but went just barely wide left. So I'm sure Haverford will be content here to take the 1-point lead into the locker room, although they may try to run a play or two. We'll see. With their field goal kicker, we'll see. Suarez tees it up on the 40.
Might see a squibber.
The deep man for the Fords is Peter Menares. He has it, gathers it as his 10, gets to the 20, changes field, gets just across the 20-yard line where he's knocked down. That'll stop the clock. Ball's placed down at the 22-yard line, where it's first down 10 yards to go for Haverford.
Be interesting to see this play call here, whether they just run the ball. Which is most likely what they're going to do.
Well, if they have a razzle-dazzle play, now would be the time to take it out of the playbook, Bill. I haven't seen much tonight, but I'm sure they have one in there somewhere.
Yeah. The danger with those razzle-dazzle plays is that if the defense breaks it up and intercepts it or gets a fumble recovery down at this end, it's...
You're right. So up the middle goes Liam Taylor to about the 25-yard line. And it looks like the Fords will be happy to... Well, they do call a timeout. They're going to run some more plays. That's only their first. They still have 2 timeouts left. So I wonder if they're going to try to at least get into field goal range.
Interesting.
It's going to be tough to do that running the ball up the middle every play, though.
Yeah.
Although the one play, he took it to the house, so who knows?
Another beautiful night we're having, weather-wise.
Yeah, we've had a really good fall season for football so far.
Perfect.
So at this point in the 5A district ranks, Springfield is still the top seed. Chester's number 2, and there are 5 Central League teams in the top 16. Strathaven at 3, Pencrest at 7, Garnet Valley at 8, and Marple Newtown now is up to number 16. So it's second down, 6 to go for the Fords. Pitch left. That's Taylor. He's open, moving down the field. Tough to take down. That's a good run. That first down will stop the clock. He gets it up to his own 41-yard line. 19 seconds to go with 2 timeouts. They have not started the clock yet.
I think they called another timeout.
So they took it. They did. They're down to 1 timeout. At the 6A level, only 2 Central League teams would qualify if the season ended tonight in district play. The team the Cougars are playing, Haverford, at the big school level, is number 5 at the 6A level, and Ridley, having a great season, they're undefeated in Central League play. They're number 11. So 2 teams at the 6A level, and at the moment 5 teams at the 5A level. 7 of the 12 Central League teams right now are in a position to qualify for postseason district play. Now things will change obviously over the next 4 weeks, and we'll keep you posted.
Yes. They're going to start playing each other.
Correct.
Yes.
Yep, somebody has to take a loss when all these outstanding teams play each other. To your point, Haverford, Garnet Valley, and Strathaven are 3 of Springfield's final 4. So it'll be a fun October. Now the Fords have 1 timeout. They probably need to get the ball down pretty close to the 25-yard line to have a shot at a field goal. We'll see. Back to pass goes Kilpatrick. He throws it deep, almost intercepted by Springfield.
Good coverage there by Luke Valerio.
Pass was overthrown, intended for Peter Menares. We're down to 12 seconds before halftime.
Speaking of a good October, how's Red October going? And
Looks like after 4, the Phillies are up 3-0. Let's go Phillies.
oh man,
Let's go Cougars.
what a great night that would be.
2nd and 10 for Haverford at their own 41-yard line. 12 seconds remaining before halftime. Handoff. Excellent ankle tackle by Mike Franks.
Good tackle.
That's the way to tackle Liam Taylor. I don't care who you are. If somebody grabs both your ankles, you're going nowhere.
You're going down.
And that is the end of the first half of play with the score. The visiting Fords of Haverford 14 and your hometown Cougars of Springfield 13. Bill, great game. 2 scores for each. The difference is a extra point.
Yep. Nothing surprised us. You know, we knew they were both running football teams. Both have good defenses. And, you know, they did come up with a couple stops and 1 turnover. Okay? And the turnover did not hurt Springfield. Springfield's defense came up big. And I'm looking for a very similar second half. And it's going to come down to who has the ball last and, you know, whether they need a field goal to win it or a touchdown to win it. We're going to see.
So with that, we'll take about a 20-minute break. We encourage all of you to come back in about 20 minutes for what we can guarantee will be a very exciting second half of Central League high school football action. See you then. Springfield High School, where at halftime, the visiting Fords of Haverford are clinging to a narrow 1-point lead over your hometown Cougars of Springfield, 14-13. Haverford scored first. The Cougars responded right away. Then Haverford scored again to retake the lead. Springfield scored in the last 2 minutes of the first half and then missed the extra point, and that is the margin of the lead right now for Haverford at 14-13. Bill, it's been everything we thought it would be. A lot of running, an occasional forward pass. Excellent execution by two really, really good high school football teams.
You got that right, Don. I mean, there's no question about it. They both like to run the football, and they both run it well. And I think Haverford relies mainly on Liam Taylor. The Cougars have a couple runners that they rely on. I think Luke Valerio had a wonderful first half, and I think we're going to go right down to the wire in this second half.
The good news for Springfield is that the Cougars will receive the ball first here in the second half. You mentioned, Bill, it might come down to who has the ball last, and this will be the first time Springfield's really had a good chance to take the lead if Springfield can continue to be efficient offensively, move down the field and get some points.
That would be real nice. And we talked a little bit about this at halftime. If they do go down, they're going to probably go for two, give them a 7-point lead on Haverford. Okay.
Yeah.
But they also, if by some reason they get stopped on this and they're in field goal range, you might be able to kick a field goal and also take the lead too. So that gives you another option.
So as you can hear, we have the Haverford Drummers right below us, making a lot of racket, having a good time in their high school years. While we have a minute here, let's talk about Central League standings. Well, right now, Ridley is 6-0. Springfield is 5-0. Strathaven and Garnet Valley are 5-1. And Haverford is 3-1. What's interesting about the Ridley situation is that their three remaining games are Haverford next week. That Ridley-Haverford game will be a great game next week. Then Ridley takes on Pencrest, and they finish their regular season with Garnet Valley. So like you mentioned, Springfield, Strathaven, Haverford, Ridley, Garnet, we're all playing each other here in the last 3 weeks of the regular season. It is going to be a ton of fun to follow Central League High School football in October.
I agree, Don. It's going to be a special finish.
So Bobby Minear has the ball teed up at his 40-yard line. He kicks it off. It's going deep. Gathered in at the 5-yard line. Crosses over the 20, over the 30. Ball carried up to about the 31-yard line, where it'll be first down, 10 yards to go for the Cougars.
Nice run back there by Mike Neville. Give a good field position.
So they're going to place the ball up at the 31. So this is a pretty important drive for Springfield.
I agree, Don.
Put a little pressure on Haverford's offense if they're playing from behind for the first time after this drive. Let's see what happens.
Yes.
Two receivers to the right, I formation. Handoff over the left side, cuts up the middle, not much there. Good job containing Luke Valerio on that play.
I'm sure they're going to key on Valerio this second half.
Give him a gain of a yard. It'll be second down, 9 yards to go for the Cougars. Hopkins over center. Rolls right. Out past to Tanner Cole. Tanner's hit just shy of the 45-yard line, where it'll be first down, 10 yards to go for the Cougars. Nice pass.
Very nice. Nice design play, little rollout. And two men, probably 15 yards apart, and they can't cover both of them.
This time Luke Valerio comes out to the left. Single set back is Valetti. Handoff to TJ. Goes over the right side. Bull rushes his way up close to the first down marker. That was a strong run by TJ Valetti.
Big, strong fullback, and he got like 9 yards on that run. With about 3 guys hanging on him for the last 4 yards.
So it'll be second and short for the Cougars. Valetti in front of Valerio. There goes Luke. Crosses the Haverford 45.
Got the first down.
Moves down to about the 43. I'll mark it back at the 44, where it's first down, 10 yards to go for Springfield. As the Cougars approach 4-down territory, Bill.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
Haverford almost jumped. Ball's off to Valetti. TJ running strong tonight. Gets it down across the 40. Bill, you said earlier if they key on Valerio, they may be surprising him with those quick hitters to Valetti.
Without question. Without question.
Gain of 4 for TJ. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Cougars. And just like Haverford started the game with a long time-consuming drive, Springfield's already taken up 3 minutes here of this third quarter.
Nice run there. I guess that was Tanner Cole.
Now that was the counter to Tanner.
Yep.
Gets it down close to the... They're going to put it down at the 36. It'll be 3rd and 2 for Springfield.
Definitely 4-down territory. Definitely 4th down territory.
Let's see if they go with the up back again or give it to Luke or do something else.
Haverford's D-line looks a little anxious here.
Valerio breaks into the open. There he goes. There goes Luke. Luke to the 20, 15, to the 10, to the 5. Tackled inside the 5-yard line. You could tell Luke wanted that touchdown. Great run by number 3, Luke Valerio. Down inside the 5, and the Cougars are knocking at the door.
Yes, they are.
1st and goal at the 3.
That was an excellent run by Valerio. Broke a couple tackles early, and then off to the races.
Luke is really having himself a football game. He's running really, really hard tonight. High formation. Handoff. Valerio goes over the right side, cuts in for the touchdown. So with 7 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in the third quarter, that touchdown by Luke Valerio gives the Cougars their first lead of the night at 19-14. Now, to your point, Bill, let's see what Springfield decides to do here. It does make sense. They want to go for 2 to try to regain a 7-point advantage.
I think so. I think so. And they've been running the ball so well. You know, I think they're going to do that. Because whether they would make the kick for an extra point, or it won't matter, you know.
Valerio split out to the right. Pitch to the left to Tanner Cole for 2. And that gives Springfield the 7-point lead at 21-14.
Good call by Coach Britton.
Interesting play call because they sent Luke Valerio all the way out to the far wide receiver position on the right side, and the Haverford guys are like, what's he doing out there? And then Springfield hikes the ball, and it goes left to Cole, and he uses his speed to get there.
Yeah,
Great job. Great call.
Great call, and good call for going for it. Now they have a 7-point lead, which is great. So that missed field goal, that missed extra point did not hurt us.
Suarez has it teed up on his own 40-yard line.
Let's see if the defense can come come on strong here.
Peter Menares, deep for Haverford.
Ball fell off the tee there.
The kick is away. It's going to go to Menares. He gathers it in around the 16, crosses the 20, crosses the 30, gets close to the 35-yard line where he's tackled by a host of Springfield tacklers. At the bottom of the pile there for Springfield is Alex McGinnis.
Yeah, he was tackled by a host of Springfield Cougars there.
Well, the ball is going to be placed down at the Haverford 34-yard line where it's first down, 10 yards to go for the Fords.
I have my money on Liam Taylor getting the first run of the second half.
I was just going to say, Bill, let's get ready to see a heavy dose of number 23 here.
Yes.
He is the tailback. Handoff does go to Liam over the right side. He breaks free. Almost took it to the house. Touchdown saving tackle out there by Finn Delaney. Boy, that was almost a one-play drive, Bill. As it is, the ball carrier got 23 yards all the way down to the Springfield 45-yard line, where it's first and 10 for Haverford.
And missing our first-string middle linebackers is starting to show here. You know, we got to stay in the gaps there.
Once again, that's Taylor, moves the pile.
Much better.
For
much
3
better
or 4.
Defense.
Give him a gain of 3 to the Springfield 42. We're at second and 7 for Haverford.
Let's see if Haverford tries something different here.
Quarterback knocked down by T.J. Valetti. He almost knocked the football out of the grasp of quarterback Adam Kilpatrick
nice
there.
Play. Very nice play.
Great play by T.J. Results in a loss of 1. It'll be third down, 8 yards to go. Here comes Liam Taylor back on the field. Definitely 4-down territory for the Fords. Good opportunity for the Cougar defense to make a huge stop with a 7-point lead here as we're past the midway point already of the third quarter. See if they employ a forward pass here or not. Kilpatrick, quarterback draw. Good stop by Springfield. He does cross the 40 down to about the 39.
Big play here, Don.
Good tackle by Mike Franks on that one. And you're right, huge play in this game. 4th and 4 for Haverford. Let's see what Haverford dials up on this big play.
They're in the running formation.
They're down 7, 4th and 4 at the Cougar 39-yard line. Handoff, Taylor. He breaks free, crosses into the past the first down marker, inside the 35, down near the 30. That was all Liam Taylor on that run. He is so good.
He's a stud.
He gets the ball to the Springfield 31-yard line where it's first down, 10 yards to go for the Fords. And the drive continues. Give Haverford credit. They've executed many fourth down plays in this game.
Yes, they have.
With a timeout on the field.
Liam's going out.
Not sure what that's about. Nils McCallion comes in to replace Taylor. I don't know if it's an equipment issue or just what, Bill.
The The referee told him to leave.
Now McCallion's in the backfield right now. Quarterback draw.
Great play.
Oh, that was
great play.
That was big number 55. That was Zion Colbreth came in. He just barreled past his blocker and took down the quarterback in the backfield.
Great play.
For a loss of 5. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Fords. And Liam Trott's back on the field.
It's amazing. They're a completely different team when Taylor's on the sidelines. Completely different team.
So Springfield needs to stop Haverford from getting 15 yards in these next 3 plays. Taylor in there. Handoff to him. Short gain on that play. He's still battling for yards. He just never stops the legs from moving. Yeah. Either get him to the ground or he's running.
No question about it.
What a tremendous player.
Yeah, he's very good north and south, and he's got speed as well. And he uses his weight and his strength.
It's only a gain of 3, so it's 3rd and 12 for Haverford. They're not used to this. They're used to 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4.
Yes.
3rd and 12 is a whole different ball game here.
And they're looking at the playbook. So that tells me something, that it's going to be a little different play than normal.
So Kilpatrick over center, man in motion, pitch right. Cuts inside, down the sideline goes Taylor inside the 20, which is enough for the first down. So to your point, Bill, they swept them wide that time.
Yep.
He can go up the middle, he can go wide, he can go anywhere.
Big 3rd down play that was.
So once again, credit to the Fords. They execute on 3rd and long and get the ball into the Springfield red zone. Kilpatrick over center. Handoff. Taylor left side. Lots of yardage out there. Gets it down inside the 10. Now they just remark it closer to the 10. Looks like they're going to give him 9 on the carry. Would have been better for Springfield if he gotten the first down. So it's 2nd and 1 at the 10-yard line. In a sense, it gives them an extra play down there. Not much on that play.
No, that was a nice play by the Cougars defense.
Good submarine tackle by Springfield. Looks like Tanner Cole in on that one.
Yes, you're absolutely correct.
No gain. It'll be 3rd and short. We're going to have a measurement. So it may or may not be 3rd and short. We'll see. We're down inside of 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter.
I didn't think he made that first down. That was just based upon the yard markers.
Chain gang comes on the field. We mentioned last game, Bill, for the first time ever, we have a lighted down marker on the far side. Pretty cool.
That's very good. That's very good.
Makes it easier to know what the down is, that's for sure.
Without question. Without question. For everybody. All the fans, for all the players, for all the coaches.
There's no question that that was a 2nd down play. And they're getting the ruler out. It looks like he's going to be a hair short. So it'll be 3rd down and .274 inches to go, Bill.
I don't think they're going to surprise us here. It's either going to be a quarterback sneak or a Liam Taylor dive.
Yeah, I see Kilpatrick going up the center here, given how little they need. They want to get the first down inside the 10. So look for number 3 to do a quarterback sneak. Not quite a tush push, maybe a traditional quarterback sneak. We'll see.
Yes.
There he goes. He just stretched his body out, which is plenty for the first down. All he needed was a little surge from the center or the left guard, and he gets the first down over one of those guys. So now it's 1st and goal at the 9.
And the clock's running, Don.
Here again, just like the first quarter, Springfield had a possession, got a touchdown. Haverford's had a possession. They're on the move, and there's only 1:27 to go in the third quarter. Kilpatrick, pitch right, almost a tackle out there.
Knocked him out, maybe the 5-yard line, maybe inside the 5.
They got about half of it on that play. That'll make it second and goal from about the 4. You look for Taylor here. Quarterback pitches and into the end zone for the touchdown. Springfield almost had the quarterback there.
I thought they did.
But he made the pitch, and the man went in for the score.
Looked like to me that he, reached the football over the goal because his body never crossed the goal.
So that makes it 21-20 favor of Springfield with the extra point to be attempted. The center is Emmett Gillespie. The holder is Adam Kilpatrick, and the kicker is Bobby Manier. Snap the kick, almost blocked again. The Cougars have come very close. They're going to call Springfield on a penalty here, roughing the kicker.
Yeah, actually, the holder is who he...
It's the holder, yeah.
It's the holder who he knocked down.
So that penalty will probably be assessed on the kickoff.
Yes.
That'll make for a long field for Springfield on their next drive.
Yes. Yes.
So with 1:09 remaining in the third quarter, that ties the game up at 21. Amazing, Bill. Haverford goes up, we tie. Haverford goes up, Springfield ties. Then the Cougars go up, and Haverford ties. To your point, who's going to have the ball last?
That's who's going to win the game. That's who's going to win the game. And with this penalty, the Cougars will have the ball a little deeper.
Yeah, he's going to tee it up at midfield, I guess. Or is it a 5-yarder?
It's like the 45-yard line.
That's only a 5-yard penalty then, is that right? I'm surprised by that. I would have thought it would have been at least a 10, if not a 15-yarder. But the ball's teed up at the 45-yard line.
I like to see the Cougars with a good run back here. They have the ability.
So on the far side is Tommy Morgan, Luke Valerio in the middle, Mike Neville on the near side. Squib kick taken by an up back. Good effort.
Good effort.
Looks like that was Bobby Valetti with the ball.
Yeah.
Or was that TJ Valetti with the ball?
I thought it was TJ Valetti.
So it was 40. It's either 1-4 or 4-0. I think it was TJ. He broke a tackle or two out there.
Yes, he did.
And actually, the Fords did not take advantage of their penalty on the point after touchdown because Springfield got pretty good field position out at their own 33-yard line, where it's first down 10 yards to go for the Cougars. Single tailback. Handoff up the middle. Is the ball loose? I think the ball might have come loose there, but Springfield got it back.
Yeah, it must have been a problem with the snap.
Let's go! Come on, team!
It's a gain of 1. With a second down, 9 yards to go for Springfield. Field position matters right now. The advantage at the moment anywhere is to Haverford.
Wouldn't be surprised to see that rollout pass.
Here comes Tanner Cole around the left side. There he goes down the sidelines. He's loose. Tanner Cole with the speed cuts to the center, breaks a tackle, and goes in for the touchdown. A 66-yard touchdown run by Tanner Cole.
What a tremendous play, a tremendous run. Great blocking downfield by the Cougars. And Tanner Cole, that was about a 70-yard touchdown run?
You talked about speed, Bill. When that young man gets an inch, he takes the mile. And that we've been watching that play succeed all season long. What a big moment for Springfield to dial up that play for 66 big yards and a touchdown. Now here we go with the extra point. Suarez in.
This is big.
The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 12 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, lightning strikes in Springfield, and the Cougars take a 28-21 lead.
Good,
wow.
Good offensive call in that counter, and I'm telling you, he turned that corner and he took off. He took off. They could not catch him, and there was some great downfield blocking by the Cougars.
So for those of you who might not have been here earlier when we mentioned the schedule, Springfield's next game will be on the road next Friday night, October the 10th at Radnor. The following Friday, a tough one, also on the road, as Springfield travels out to Glen Mills to take on Garnet Valley High School. And then for what will be a barn burner to end the regular season, the Panthers of Strathaven High School come to Springfield High School for a battle of the cats, the Panthers versus the Cougars. And then mark your calendars, starting Friday night, October 31st, District 1 playoffs will begin, and Springfield will go until they lose. So we have a lot of great football, great high school football in Springfield coming up here over the next many weeks.
A lot of football.
Ball teed up at the 40. Menares back deep for the Fords. Kick is away. Good long kick this time. Takes it at the 5, falls down. He's going to be down there. Once your knee's down, you're down. Doesn't matter if nobody touches you. So that's a huge break for Springfield. The kickoff man slipped and goes down inside his own 10-yard line.
Yes.
Good opportunity for the Cougars here. A 92-yard field for Haverford as we end the third quarter here in 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's a big advantage.
I got to say, Bill, if Haverford can put together a 92-yard drive, tie the game, stop Springfield, and then somehow win it in the fourth, hats off to the Fords. The advantage right now in this football game is with Springfield. Big opportunity here for the defense. First play, handoff, and Taylor just keeps on going.
He's a bull.
He was hit near the line of scrimmage. He broke the tackle, crosses the 15, and gets about 7 yards on the play. That will be the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, your hometown Cougars of Springfield 28 and the visiting Fords of Haverford High School 21. Well, Bill, the Cougars were losing 14-13 at halftime. Outscored the Fords 15-7 in that third quarter. And now the advantage lies with the home team.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm looking at Liam Taylor, and I'll tell you what, he got hit pretty hard on that play. He got hit pretty hard twice. And timeout could not have come at a better time for Liam Taylor.
You do wonder, even at the high school level, when these kids play both ways. I mean, Liam goes both ways. The Springfield kids, most of them go both ways. Conditioning,
yes,
really matters in a game like this. You know, it's a nice night. It's not hot out there, but to your point, Liam Taylor's been hit a lot and has hit other people a lot. You wonder whether there's any chance of him slowing down a little bit in the fourth quarter. I doubt it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So as play resumes, Haverford has the ball at the Ford's 17-yard line. It'll be second down, 3 yards to go. He needs to get just short of the 20 for the first down. Kilpatrick. Handoff over the right side. Ball's carried up close to the 25-yard line.
They didn't give him a play off, that's for sure.
So there have been 2 plays. Taylor's gotten 12 yards on those 2 runs. Moves the chains. Ball's up to the 25-yard line, 24-yard line, where it's first down, 10 yards to go for Haverford. This is a long field when you pound the rock and grind it out like Haverford does, but they've shown tremendous ability to do that this whole game and during the season.
Yeah.
Handoff over the right side.
Good play by the defensive line there.
That'll be a gain of about 3. Second and a long 7. Actually, the ball's back on the 26. Let's call it gain of 2. Second and 8 here for the Fords. We have a flag on the play, illegal procedure for Haverford.
Pushing back 5 yards.
That is the first offensive mistake that they've made tonight. Not good if you're a Fords fan, but credit to the football team for going 3 quarters plus 1 minute with all these running plays, nobody jumping until now. And if you're a Fords fan, they picked a pretty bad time for that to happen.
Yeah.
That's going to move the ball back 5 yards to the looks like the
20-yard
line will be second and 13 for Haverford. Man in motion. Going to run it again. They do that a lot.
Clock's running.
Handoff over the right side. Taylor breaks free. Takes about 4 Cougars to get them down, but they do. Shy of the, or on about the 25.
3rd and 10, Don.
Not much of a gain. You're right. It's 3rd down and 10. Actually, they put it down at the 24. It's 3rd and a long 10 for Haverford. Another good opportunity for the Cougars defense to get off the field here.
They're still in
Running mode.
Run formation.
Quarterback has the ball. He stopped, pitches it out. Man gets the ball. Cougars.
I thought his knee was down, Don.
It was. The whistle must have blown because the Springfield kid stopped. So that's going to be very short gain. And the Haverford Fords haven't said this all night. And one time. They're going to have to punt now for the second time.
Yes. Cougars should get good field position.
It'll be Bobby Manier. Got Mike Neville on the far side. Luke Valerio on the near side. They're standing at about their own 40. Luke's counting the yard markers, telling Neville to move up a little bit. Hope they don't kick it over his head now. They must know how far his leg is. There's the snap. The kick's away. They wanted a penalty, didn't get it. Ball's on the ground. It goes out of bounds at about the 40-yard line of Springfield.
The punter's asking, where's the flag?
So with 8:53 remaining in regulation, emphasis regulation, Springfield will put the ball in play at their own 40-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go for the Cougars.
Yeah, the Cougars are in good field position. Get a couple first downs here would be real nice.
Cougars obviously need to just continue to execute their offense like they have for most of the game tonight and run some clock, move the ball down the field, get field position, and then ideally take a 2-score lead. But we're a long way from there. The first play's over the left side.
Picked up about 4 yards there, Don.
Good blocking by the left side of the line. How's Luke Valerio? Gets it up to the 44, gain of 4. It'll be second down, 6 yards to go for the Cougars. This is an important series for Springfield
Yes, it is.
to move the chains, keep the ball. Handoff up back. Valetti, not much there. He's pushed back after a short gain. So now Springfield's going to have a tricky play. 3rd and 5 for the Cougars.
Yeah, I think you'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if you see that either the counter play to Tanner Cole or a little play action pass. Okay, a short play action pass.
The ball's at the Springfield 45-yard line. We have 7:44 to go. Plenty of time. Big play here for both sides. Hopkins over center. Man in motion. John rolls right. Short pass. Brought in. It's Luke Valerio out of the backfield. Carries it all the way down to the Haverford 25-yard line.
Flag on the play.
Looks like we may have some type of a
Hold.
blocking penalty called. Cougars are not looking happy. They're moving back, so it looks like it's on Springfield.
Oh, that's a shame.
That was a great play call. Well executed.
Well, actually,
Illegal man downfield called on the Cougars.
oh boy, that's not good. That's not good.
So that negates the first down, makes the Springfield challenge on 3rd down even more. There'll be a 5-yard penalty back to the 40. Or it'll be 3rd and 10 for Springfield.
Yeah, that's a shame. That was a well-executed play, and the man downfield was on the other side of the field. So I don't quite get that. So
Hopkins runs back on the field with
stops
the play.
the clock.
That did also stop. It's rolling now, I believe. It's down to 7-10. Tough situation for the Cougars. They need 10 yards on this play. 2 receivers left. Man in motion. Pass down the field is caught
What a great play. Halfback pass.
to Mike Neville. Tremendous play call by Springfield. There's a little razzle-dazzle for you. Halfback pass to Mike Neville down the left sideline. And it's a Springfield 1st down in Haverford territory. Beautiful throw.
Beautiful throw. Great catch by Neville.
The ball is at the Ford 30. 1st and 10 for Springfield. We'll keep our eye on the clock for you. It's down to 6:29, and it's rolling. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts to go. Hopkins over center. Handoff, TJ Valetti. Not much there. No gain on that play. We're probably in 4-down territory. So it's 2nd down, 10 yards to go for the Cougars.
No question about that.
We are now midway through the 4th quarter. We just ticked under the 6-minute mark to go in regulation. Cole in the slot, man in motion, pitch. Valetti over the left side, cuts inside. Interesting,
nice
interesting play. They sent Valetti out to the left side. He's usually the bull moose up the middle. They send him run around wide that time. Haverford was probably surprised by that play call.
Yes.
Excellent play call. 8 yards by TJ. Now it's 3rd and 2 for the Cougars. See if Springfield can move the chains, keep the clock going. We're down to 5:14. Springfield with a 7-point lead and the ball at the Haverford 22-yard line. Hopkins, handoff.
Very close to the 1st down.
Looks like he probably has it. Let's see. They're marking it as the 1st down. So the ball's sitting on the 19-yard line, where it's 1st down, 10 yards to go for Springfield. Clock's at 4:38 and ticking away. I formation. Hopkins. Handoff. Valerio up the middle.
Nice 1st down play.
Tremendous blocking by that offensive line. Dom Stewart, Zion Colbreth, Jackson DeConnie, Alex McGinnis, Mike Franks. Just a tremendous job by those guys up front.
No question about it.
Big hole there for the Cougars.
2nd and 4, it looks like, Don.
Solid gain on that play.
Take care of the football.
Handoff around the left side, spins, moves forward, gets close to the first down marker. That was Tanner Cole. And once again, that's enough for the first down. We're down to 3:41 remaining. Cougars are inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal at the 8. And Bill, I got to say, with only 3:34 to go, if Springfield can get points here, make it a 2-score game, it's a pretty serious uphill climb for the Fords. So to your point, protect the football, and at this point on the field, get points.
Yes, yes.
I formation. Hopkins, handoff, right side, inside the 5. That was Luke Valerio.
Timeout, Haverford.
So that's their first of 3 timeouts. They call it with 3:08 remaining in regulation. Even a field goal here, Bill, would make it a 10-point lead.
Without question. Any type of points here.
When play resumes, the Cougars will have the ball 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line.
Gotta give the coaching staff of Springfield an awful lot of credit with some tremendous play calling, some special plays. That halfback pass was unbelievable. Put them in this situation.
And even the play before that was called back for the penalty.
Oh, yeah.
The short pass to Valerio down the right side, and then they did the halfback pass on the other side of the field.
Beautiful play calling.
Very creative.
Good design plays.
When needed. So Valerio, tailback. Valetti, the up back. Quarterback sneak by Hopkins. He gets about half of it. Another timeout is called by the Fords with exactly 3 minutes to go in regulation. So now it's 3rd and goal for Springfield. The ball is inside the 1-yard line. A lot of options here, Bill.
A lot of options.
3rd and a couple feet to take a 2-score lead with 3 minutes remaining in tonight's game. Springfield has played an outstanding second half of high school football. Cougars played really well in the first half. But this second half, they've held Haverford to just the 1 touchdown while scoring 2 of their own, and they're on the doorstep of maybe a 3rd.
Yes.
Tremendous job by the Cougars. So it's 3rd and goal inside the 1.
I think you may see something off tackle.
You don't want somebody to jump here. Nobody jump. Snap, quarterback sneak. Hopkins. Is he in or not? There.
I don't see any hands in the air.
Another timeout's called by Haverford. So they've run 2 quarterback sneaks by John Hopkins. Now he's at about the 3-inch line. So we still have a football game. 2:51 to go in regulation. The Fords are now out of timeouts.
Well, do you kick a field goal here? Or do you go for the touchdown?
I don't see any indicator that the Cougars are going to kick.
About a half a yard out.
Normally you would kick a field goal here and make it a 2-score game. But given the challenges with the kicking game, the coaches, I think, are thinking about this. And the other thing to think about, I guess, is even if you don't get it, the other team has a 99-yard field. Although with Liam Taylor, that could be one play.
Without question. Without question.
Well, let's see what...
We need points, Don.
See what the Cougars are going to do here.
From this distance,
I don't think the field goal kicker's out there.
No.
So 4th and a couple inches. Valetti the up back, Valerio the tailback. Hopkins over center. He hands off to Valerio, and he goes in for the touchdown. Luke Valerio over the left side of the offensive line for a big score for the Cougars. That makes it Springfield 34, Haverford 21.
Flag on the play, but I think it was after the play.
With the point after touchdown to be attempted pending the results of this penalty. I think you're right. There's no indication that it's on Springfield. Referee, dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct
Against Springfield.
On Springfield. Is that after the touchdown?
Yes, after the touchdown.
So it is a Springfield penalty, but the touchdown will count. Will just make the extra point even more challenging by 10 yards, I believe. Unsportsmanlike on Springfield. Somebody must have said something. Coaches won't like that,
I think
Bill.
It's more than saying something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coaches won't be happy with that. They'll have a little discussion about that during the week.
They'll take a couple more laps.
So now it looks like, well, they're actually back, and they are at the regular extra point location. So there's no apparent yardage impact on that penalty. I don't quite understand that. So
not on the extra point.
Snap, the kick, it's up, and the kick is good. So with 2:47 remaining here in regulation, that touchdown and point after touchdown makes the score your hometown Cougars of Springfield 35 and the visiting Fords of Haverford High School 21.
I think that should do it for the Cougars. We only have, looks like 2 minutes and 40 seconds left.
And and Haverford's out of timeouts.
Now, it's not as if Haverford is a passing team. No, they got to do it on. But I'm sure they're going to come out throwing the ball.
So at this point, maybe you put 2 guys on every receiver and the rest of the team on Liam Taylor.
That probably would work.
Anything but a big play here.
Yeah.
And the clock will roll. I also look for a squib kick here.
Yeah.
You don't want them returning the kick and then being able to try it on sides. You want to make sure that their offense goes on the field. Now here's where the penalty is, Bill. You're exactly right. Good call. The kickoff will be from the 25-yard line. So the Fords are going to have a relatively short field here. And we have seen stranger things happen in high school football. So this game is not over yet. Peter Menaris is standing at his own 25-yard line for what should be excellent field position for Haverford after this kickoff. Kicker approaches the ball. The kick is away. It's deep. Menaris takes it, gets to the 30, 35. Good first tackle. Good coverage by the Cougar coverage team.
Very good. Very good. Number 10 and number 28 did a nice job there. Number 10 is Maddox Molesky.
And Sebastian Simone.
Very good job.
Looked like, I'm not sure, Mike DePetris might have been in on that as well.
Yeah, I agree.
So the ball is on the Haverford 36-yard line. I honestly thought they'd have much better field position than this, Bill. Good coverage by Springfield. Now the key is containment and force the clock to run. Even if Haverford ends up with a score on this possession, you want as little on the clock as possible afterwards. Make them earn every yard on this drive.
Same formation as normal. Dive play.
Quarterback has it.
Quarterback keeper.
That's Kilpatrick down the field, crosses midfield. Nice run by Adam Kilpatrick. That will stop the clock until they move the chains, which they've done. We'll watch it for you. We're 2:28 and counting. Haverford already in Springfield, in Springfield territory. Back to pass. Goes Kilpatrick. Long pass down the field. Springfield man has the advantage. Pass was way overthrown.
Good coverage there.
It was even thrown beyond Finn Delaney.
Yes.
The safety back there, he couldn't even come back to it and catch it. So that'll stop the clock with 2:19 to go. Ball at the Springfield 47. Second down, 10 yards to go for the Fords.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have a swing pass to Taylor.
Or a screen of some sort.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yep, get them in space. Let's see what they do. Pitch left. Ball carrier's knocked down. That was Chris Klein with the ball. The clock's moving. It's not a first down. We're inside of 2 minutes remaining in regulation. Third down and a yard to go for Haverford. Taylor is the lone tailback. Back to pass. Short pass. We have a flag on the play.
The illegal procedure. Haverford.
So that's the second penalty on the offense in this game, both in this quarter. We're at a minute 48. That'll back them up 5 and make it 3rd and 6. The Fords need some lightning here. They need a quick score and then a successful onside kick to have a shot. 3rd and 6 for Haverford. Back to pass goes Kilpatrick. The whistles are blowing. There were half whistles out there. The kids look confused on that play.
Well, I think the referees kind of made a mistake there. Haverford was not in place, and they snapped the ball, and there was no whistle, and then all of a sudden the whistle blew.
So they'll probably just bring everybody back and run that play again. I don't think there's a penalty going to be called, right? The Haverford coaches are not happy. Now, the referee wants 4 seconds added to the clock. Haverford coach is still not happy, even though he's getting his 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, it's 3rd and 6.
I think the Haverford coaches thought Springfield went off sides, and that's why Haverford offense stopped the play.
So play is resuming. It's 3rd and 6 for the Fords. Back to pass, rolling right. Kilpatrick looks downfield, throws it deep. There's a man down there. Pass falls incomplete, short and incomplete.
It was a good coverage. I'd just like to see the Springfield Cougars D-back look back over his shoulder once in a while and just don't rely on with his hands up.
And I didn't like the fact that the Haverford guy was behind him.
Yes.
You want to keep the receiver in front of you at all times, to the point where if he does get behind you, as opposed to the pros where the penalties where the infraction occurs, just tackle him. It's a 15-yard penalty, but it's not down by the goal line.
I also noticed that Liam Taylor was wide open on a swing pass.
4th and 6, pressure on, down the field. It's going to go out of bounds, and that will result in a change
No flags
of
on the
possession.
play.
There's no flag on the play. Cougars will now go to the knee 3 times, and Bill, Springfield High School, is headed to 7-0.
Yes, they are. Great defensive effort there.
So the ball will be on the Cougar 43-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go for Springfield. Haverford out of timeouts. So Springfield can go into the victory formation here and then watch the clock roll down after a couple of kneel downs.
That's all you need. Getting in the victory position.
To the knee goes John Hopkins.
Yep.
This has really been a fun game to broadcast, Bill. It's always fun to do these games with you.
2 good football games. Two good football teams. Great game.
Clock's ticking down, 1:19, and it's moving. So the Cougars travel out to Radnor next Friday night at 7 o'clock. Hope to see a large contingent of blue and gold fans out on the main line at Radnor.
I'm pretty confident that the Cougars fans will follow him out to Radnor.
We're inside a minute to go, ticking down towards 50 seconds.
Springfield and Radnor have competed against each other in quite a few sports over the years. and built up a nice rivalry.
So this is a great team effort by the Cougars, highlighted by Luke Valerio and Liam Taylor with most of the running yards, but a lot of this game is determined up front with both the offensive and defensive lines, and Springfield just did a better job than Haverford did at the line of scrimmage. And the players now will line up at the 50-yard line for the traditional post-game handshake. That will be the end of tonight's game. With the final score, your hometown Cougars of Springfield 35 and the visiting Fords of Haverford High School 21. Bill, chalk up another W. Tough game, tough opponent. Great high school football by both teams, and the Cougars come out victorious.
I'll tell you what, and it was old school football too, Don. Old school football. Good tackles, good blocking, good running, and Springfield came out on top. And some of the great calls by the Springfield coaching staff. The offensive calls was absolutely outstanding there in that last drive. And to hold Liam Taylor to a couple touchdowns, that's doing something. He's a good runner. They got a real good team, and good luck to Haverford for the rest of the year. And but the Cougars stay undefeated and really put themselves in a good spot.
So with that, it's a wrap. Once again, the final score from Springfield High School, their hometown Cougars of Springfield 35, the visiting Fords of Haverford 21. On behalf of color commentator Bill Adolph, my name's Don Cadge. It's been our pleasure to bring you tonight's game. We thank you for watching, and let's go Cougars.